Second World War. Before one could forget the death and misery caused by First World War, the Second World War started with the Germans' occupation of Poland on September 1th, 1939. The Second World War is the most heinous and devastating war that has ever taken place in the history of human civilization. More than 30 countries directly participated in this war. This war took place between 1939 and 1945. Since the rich countries had spent their money on war, they experienced great economic depression during 1930s. This resulted in great hardships in Europe and USA. The life standard of people dropped drastically, the growth of industries and agriculture stagnated, the problem of unemployment became more. The nationalism grew more in Germany and other European countries due to loss of finance suffered in First World War, difficult agreements enforced on countries like Germany and subsequent loss suffered by them. The big industrialists funded more money to nourish ultranationalism in Germany and other countries of Europe. By utilizing this money, hate and egoistic movements started emerging in these countries. Hitler emerged as the dictator in Germany and Mussolini emerged as the dictator in Italy. In East Asia, Japan attacked China to expand its territory. During Second World War, two groups emerged, Axis and Allies. Germany, Italy and Japan were part of Axis. England, France, Russia and other countries were there in the Allies. England declared war against Germany as it was a friendly country to Poland. But, in reality it did not rush to help Poland immediately. Hence, it was occupied by Germany. In the meanwhile, Russia came under the communist rule and countries like England, France were expecting an attack on Russia by Germany. On realizing this intention, Russia entered an on-war pact with Germany on August 24, 1939. Hence, Hitler attacked the West instead of the East. Hitler entered an agreement with Italy and attacked Denmark, Norway, Holland and captured most of the Western Europe. In 1941, Hitler turned his attention towards Russia. This forced Russia to enter the war. In the same time, Japan joined Germany. Japan attacked those places that were to the west of Pacific Ocean which belonged to USA and other European countries and captured them. Italy and Germany tried to occupy the British colonies in North Africa and Suez Canal but failed. In 1942, Russia defeated German forces in Stalingrad. In 1943, Germany faced a series of defeats in the Eastern Europe. Here Russia supported the Allied forces. The Allied forces occupied Italy. USA defeated Japan and regained its lost island in Pacific Ocean. Germany surrendered due to the march of Red Army and Allied forces into Berlin. Hitler committed suicide in 1945. USA dropped the first atomic bomb of the world on Hiroshima and Nagasaki of Japan. This resulted in the death of lakhs of Japanese people. Japan is still facing the after effects of this attack. On August 15, 1945, Japan surrendered completely. With this, the Allied forces achieved the complete victory. The Second World War caused utmost misery and death in the human history. It also changed the social, political and economic changes in the world. In the place of League of Nations, United Nations organization came into existence. The winning countries of the Second World War, England, China, USA, USSR and France became the permanent members of the UN Security Council. USSR and USA became powerful rival countries. This led to the Cold War. The colonies of Asia and Africa were able to achieve their independence. England, France and other European countries lost their most of the colonies. The Indian independence can be understood from this angle also. Since USA used nuclear weapon in Japan, nuclear arm race started between the powerful countries.